So, Ashtanga Yoga. Gonna get through this, hopefully, someday. 8 limbs to Ashtanga Yoga. Yama, moral views on the external world. Niyama, more of a moral view towards yourself. Asana is the positions, the exercises. Pranayama is control over your breath. Pratyahara is a withdrawal from distractions. Dharana is a one-pointed focus, concentration. Dhyana is unbroken meditation or unbroken concentration, or meditation. And then there's samadhi, which is your enlightenment or your bliss. And we went through the yamas, and we're going through the niyamas. And last niyama, here, I'll go through each one briefly. So the niyamas is morals you take more against yourself. They can be situated to the outside world, but it's more of things you should do to the outside world or be aware of inside your own self. So there's Shaucha, which was purity and cleanliness. The one we're going to do today, Santosha, is contentment. There is Tapas, which is your austerity or your discipline. Svādhyāya, which is the study of the self or more educating yourself. And the last one is Ishvara Pranidhana. And that is more of the study of the more subtle things, the spiritual things, the magics, the unexplainable. So today is Santosha, and that is contentment. And it's said that true concentration can't be reached unless you have contentment. Meaning, the not being content is distracting to the mind. And if you find that actually you are well, you're fine with what you have, your health is good, your life is fine, then that can lead to a more clear way of thought. Thinking clearer, and maybe coming up with things that you wouldn't normally come up with unless you had this contentment. And it's good contentment. It's not that you are just satisfied with whatever you get. Santosha is not saying that you take what you get and you deal with it. If you do not feel good in something, it's not saying deal with it, it's saying fix it so that you are actually content and still happy with it. Take your job. See if I can give a good example here. If you don't like your job, perhaps it's not that it's not providing for you, but it's not maybe mentally stimulating you enough. But you gotta think of, does this job provide enough, and is it easy enough for me to be able to mentally stimulate myself while I'm off that job? Then you can find contentment in that. Where, sure, this may not be your perfect job. I'm not getting paid millions to fabricate motorcycles or whatever, but I'm instead working a factory line machining gas tanks. But all that and good, that job pays money so you can live in this society, and that you, while off that job, can seek your other hobbies. And in that bond of balance, you can find contentment. And contentment is a good thing, because it clears your mind of worry. Santosha is simple, and it's very clarifying, very purifying, like Santosha or Shaucha. So once again, all these Niyamas are going to merge into the Yamas. They're going to merge into the Niyamas. All these things come together and they just make up us. Or make up the ultimate us. So, Santosha. Good contentment. Namaste.